Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So Samsung event was live today and they talked about a lot of stuff, and they released a couple of products like the Beansport, the Note 20 Ultra obviously, and the Tab S7. But in this video I'm going to be talking about the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra. I'm really excited about the Note 20 Ultra. So let's talk about the specs of the Note 20 Ultra. The Note 20 Ultra is rocking a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus, which is the most powerful chip you can find on any Android right now, and it has up to 12GB of RAM compared to the S20 Ultra that has 16GB of RAM. I know that's a slight downgrade, but there's a reason for that, and I'm going to get to that in a second. Now let's talk about the display on the Note 20 Ultra. The Note 20 Ultra has a 6.9-inch AMOLED display. The phone is so big. A 6.9-inch display. It's also a 1440p display, and it also has 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, which means that the refresh rate of the phone can vary from 1Hz to 120Hz depending on what you're doing with your phone. Let's say you're watching Netflix now, obviously you don't really need 120Hz refresh rate. So the refresh rate of the phone is going to come down to 30Hz or 60Hz depending on what kind of movie you're watching. So this way your phone can save a lot of power. And speaking of power, the battery on the Note 20 Ultra is a 4500 mAh battery compared to the S20 Ultra that had 5000 mAh battery. But don't let that bother you, because like I said, the Note 20 Ultra has a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. This way the Note 20 Ultra can manage its battery and even outpower the S20 Ultra that has 5000 mAh battery. So now let's talk about the base storage on the Note 20 Ultra. The base storage on the Note 20 Ultra is 256GB compared to the S20 Ultra that had 128GB. Now that's an upgrade, but not only that, the storage on the Note 20 Ultra is a UFS 3.1, which is 60% faster than the UFS 3.0 that is on the S20 Ultra. And remember, the other time I said there's a reason why the Note 20 Ultra has 12GB of RAM. Now that the storage on the Note 20 Ultra is 60% faster than the UFS 3.0 that is on the S20 Ultra, the Note 20 Ultra doesn't need that much RAM. Because remember, the function of your RAM is to temporarily hold data before it's permanently stored on the phone storage. Now that the data transfer between the RAM and the permanent storage is faster, the Note 20 Ultra doesn't need that much RAM, because obviously since the data transfer from the RAM to the permanent storage is faster, the RAM doesn't have to do that much work. So that's the reason why the Note 20 Ultra has a 12GB of RAM. So don't let the 4GB difference between the S20 Ultra and the Note 20 Ultra bother you at all, because the performance on the Note 20 Ultra is going to be the same or even better than the S20 Ultra. Now let's talk about the camera on the Note 20 Ultra. The front camera on the Note 20 Ultra is a 10 megapixel, while the rear camera is a triple lens system. The main camera is a 108 megapixel f1.8 aperture, and it also has 12 megapixel f2.2 aperture, which is the telephoto lens, and a 12 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide. Anyways, before I forget, unlike the 100 times zoom you get on the S20 Ultra, it has been reduced to 50 times zoom, because the 100 times zoom on the S20 Ultra is not really that quality. You want to get past 30 times zoom. Once I get my hands on the Note 20 Ultra, I'm going to be doing a camera test, because obviously specs is different from real life, but I'm expecting the Note 20 Ultra to have an amazing camera. I'm also going to be releasing a couple of videos doing a camera test and also comparing it to the camera on my iPhone 11 Pro Max. So you might want to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel to get more updates. The starting price of the Note 20 Ultra is going to be $12.99. I mean, that's a lot of money, but at the same time, you have to appreciate the technology that we have right now. I'm a big fan of tech, so techs are not really that expensive to me. But for most regular people, I mean, I'm also a regular person, but for most people that don't really care about tech, this is going to be a very expensive phone. So anyways, let's talk about the regular Note 20. And I would say I'm not really that excited about the Note 20, and there's a reason for that. The regular Note 20 is also powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus, but the difference between the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra is that the base storage on the Note 20 Ultra is 128GB, and the RAM on the regular Note 20 is 8GB compared to the 12GB on the Note 20 Ultra. And also, one major difference between the regular Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra is that on the Note 20 Ultra you can expand the memory size from the base storage to 1TB. While on the regular Note 20, if you buy a 128GB Note 20, that's all you're going to get. You'll not be able to expand the memory size from 128 to any other thing. 128 is all you get. Anyways, let's talk about the display on the Note 20. The display on the Note 20 is slightly smaller than the Note 20 Ultra, which is actually expected. But the difference between the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra is that the display on the regular Note 20 is a 1080p display compared to the 1440p on the Note 20 Ultra. And the display on the Note 20 is a 60Hz display compared to the 120Hz you get on the Ultra. And one major difference between the regular Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra is the design. The Note 20 has a plastic design, which I don't really like at all. I mean, they still look similar, but the back on the regular Note 20 is actually made out of plastic, which I don't really like on a flagship phone, even for that price. And speaking of price, the starting price on the regular Note 20 is $999. I mean, with all the downgrades you've heard me talking about, I expected the price of the regular Note 20 to be like at least $500 difference from the Note 20 Ultra, but it's just a $300 difference. I feel like the regular Note 20 is actually overpriced for the specs you get. I mean, you could get better phones for $999. I feel like for that price, even less than the price, you could even get better phones. But at the same time, I feel like some people might not really care about the difference, because some people just want the most powerful Note phone that Samsung has to offer for the cheapest price, and all they care about is the S Pen. They don't really care about the storage and other stuff like that. So I can see people buying the regular Note 20 for that reason. But in my own case, I'm going for the Note 20 Ultra. Anyways, that's it for the specs on the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be unboxing and doing a full review of the Note 20 Ultra once I get my hands on it. So you might want to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be releasing a couple of cool videos, so you don't want to miss out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Peace.